Mariah is unique. Mariah is bubbly, she's fun. She is nonverbal, so she doesn't talk, but it's almost like she does talk because she has a bright personality. Well, her emotional age, she's 5 years old, but cognitively, like she's 2 years behind. The hardest thing, having a child with CP and not knowing whether or not things will change for her for the better, or we can assume because by helping her, but not knowing when things will change for her, like talking and walking, that's probably the biggest challenge because we go day by day. I never thought I could raise a child with cerebral palsy because not only was I not educated on it, I didn't think I was strong enough. Mentally, physically, I didn't think that me being her mom was enough. Mariah was born 26 weeks. So she was born at I gave birth at 6 months. She was 1 pound, 15 ounces. She could not breathe. She was on a breathing tube. She was on a ventilator in the NICU. They had to have her eyes covered due to the lighting of the incubator where she was in. Hydrocephalus, that occurred 2 months after she was in the NICU. They noticed that her head was swollen. She had water on the brain. Hydrocephalus is water on the brain. They had to insert a shunt in her head, which would release the liquid from her brain. No one really knew the complications that we were going through personally because she was such a happy little girl.
CP is actually a condition, a syndrome. It's not a single illness. And it is a brain disorder that is caused by some damage to the brain that happens once and doesn't continue to go on happening, but that creates abnormalities throughout the lifetime of the individual. It can be caused by many, many different things. Prematurity makes it more likely that you will have CP, but not inevitable. And not everybody who has CP was a premature baby. Therapy is aimed at maximizing function with whatever potential a given child has. The other thing is to make those muscles as strong as they possibly can be. They may never become normal in strength, but if you make them as strong as they are capable of being, then you maximize the function that the child has around that limb. So early therapy is very helpful.
I would say COVID affected her therapy a whole lot because she was usually in school getting her therapy with her therapist, but now it became a therapy at home. I do the daily routines with her. Either we're trying to strengthen her legs, strengthen her core, strengthen her arms, be able to do things on her own. So we wouldn't, she wouldn't be dependent on us, for so long.
Well, I always say to myself, a message that I would tell any family that has a child with CP is, it's gonna be okay.
And definitely have patience. You need to love the kid that is going through that disability because
they need love.
They need the love the most from the family.
Right. One thing I want her to know when she gets older is she has a disability, but she overcame obstacles. A lot of kids grow up and they feel like they're not like other kids, like they're not normal, but I want her to feel like she is normal and she can do what other kids do. It takes time, but she will get there. So I want her to know when she grows up, she overcame a lot of obstacles.